Stephen Jules Radio Show. All right. Hello, Wisdomers. I'm back. So I wonder what's happening with your life right now here in Wisdom and how you are making those changes as well, and what you are up to with your life as well right now. And this is what we do here on Wisdom. We're wisdomers for a reason. So, it is good to be alive today, and it is good to be well as well. And I want to know that there is a future of EMPs out there. You know what these EMPs are doing? The Chinese government's using these EMPs to basically, you know, track people as much as they can with EMPs. And, it's a lot of these spy balloons as well that basically, have, made it difficult, for world leaders to be able to say, well, hey, how does these Chinese spy balloons get into the US nation as well? That's what I don't get. That's what I don't get right now. But I feel that we have to, look at the reason why this happened as well. You know that we have to look at the reason why China is trying to make trouble with America. And yesterday I was listening to the news. I was listening to the news, right? And basically It was one of those issues where you got to understand that life is complicated as much as it is right now. You know that. So this is what I'm trying to say is, however much these basically Chinese spy balloons are happening out there, it's one of these issues where you've got to know in life that well, what is the truth at the end of the day out there? You know, who is right at the end of the day to decide where in life that, you know, who has the correct views to the world is what I want to know. Yeah, but for me, it's all about knowing that what we're here for is to stand by the truth. Okay, with all these EMPs going on, I want to know your thoughts too about artificial intelligence out there in the United States of America and all across the world. The big wide world is where uh, people are just, constantly dwelling on artificial intelligence to the point where you think, why is this happening with artificial intelligence right now? I mean, that's what I want to know too, is how come artificial intelligence has got to the point where it is able to, you know, overtake the world to the point where we are constantly using artificial intelligence? Good question, isn't it? I mean, that is a very good question. I think that there's certain aspects in life, that we need to abide by in artificial intelligence. It's like with Elon Musk purchasing Twitter, which is a very good deal and a very good buy for Elon Musk to be able to buy Twitter out, and good on him. Good on Elon Musk for doing that. I'm really happy for Elon Musk, you know, and that's what we want. We want social media to be a better a better place than it once was years ago, I guess. I think too that we have, in order for us to have a successful life, we have to come down to our own conclusions. Well, is one thing that we have to do. Get to the bottom of your life and know that, yeah, well, artificial intelligence is the future, I guess. There's already talks of, building robots out there and, making it a new, you know, what they predicted in science fiction movies, I guess, with artificial intelligence and robots and all these EMPs out there, that basically are being built right now as I'm talking to you. You know that. For me, it's what I mean. What can I say out there? You know that. I think too that this could possibly be a sign of the end times. Maybe I don't know. I think it's right now that as I'm recording this show for you, but do you believe that the whole world is going to shit? You know that. Is the whole world going to shit, in your opinion? I think, the more you open up and listen to your intuition, and you feel that, yes, now you can open up your mind, body, and soul, and know that for a fact that intuition does play an important role in your life right now, despite the whole world going to shit. Yeah, I did my morning breath work session today, and I felt great. Get up and do breath work. Felt really refreshed, really great, really motivated to start the day as well with breath work. That's what you got to do, guys. You got to start the day on a positive note with breath work. That's what you got to believe in yourself too. That's what I would want to know that yeah, how you can improve your life with breath work as well. I think it's one of those things where no matter how much, I guess, hard times you're going through, I think we've got to know that what we are doing now is all about opening up our intuition to the big wide universe and having a morning coffee at the end of the day. All right, the weather right now is 22.9 degrees Celsius, feels like 25.3 degrees Celsius, minimum 19 degrees Celsius, top of 31 degrees Celsius today, 3 to 15 millimeters of rain, showers with a possible storm. South-southwesterly 6 kilometers an hour wind, 9 kilometers an hour gust, 82% humidity. 0 millimeter rain since 9 a.m. yesterday. Rain, 75% high chance of at least 3 millimeters of rain, 50% medium chance of at least 8 millimeters of rain, and 25% low chance of at least 15 millimeters of rain. Mostly sunny morning today, patchy fog in the west in the early morning, very high 95% chance of showers, most likely in the late afternoon and evening. The chance of a thunderstorm in the afternoon and evening, possibly severe, light winds becoming east to southeasterly, 20 to 30 kilometers an hour in the early afternoon, then turning southerly in the late afternoon with a moderate fire danger rating. Sun, moon, and UV index today 6:30 a.m., 6:38 a.m. sunrise, 7:46 p.m. sunset, waxing crescent moon phase, guys. First quarter's the 27th of February is the next moon phase, 10 very high max UV index, 9:20 a.m. to 4:50 p.m. sun protection recommended. Tomorrow sunny with showers predicted, a low of 18 degrees Celsius, top of 23 degrees Celsius. Thursday cloudy, low of 15 degrees Celsius, top 25 degrees Celsius. Friday, sunny, partly cloudy, low of 15 degrees Celsius, top of 26 degrees Celsius. Saturday, sunny, partly cloudy, low of 15 degrees Celsius, top of 30 degrees Celsius. Sunday, sunny, partly cloudy, low of 16 degrees Celsius, top of 30 degrees Celsius. Monday, sunny, partly cloudy, low of 15 degrees Celsius, and a top of 29 degrees Celsius for the day ahead for the week as well. You know that. I mean, for me now, it's been an opportunity to get out and, look at ways that I can be the best that I can be. You know that. And that's what you want to do in life. You want to be able to aim high towards intuition so no one can put you down whenever you feel like you're going through the shit at the moment. You know that. I think for me, the more we focus on our lives and intuition, the better it gets. I certainly believe in learning about yourself as much as you can with your intuition, especially if so-called artificial intelligence is going to take over the world and China as well. You can always be using your intuition at the end of the day, because your intuition is very important in order to learn about yourself as much as you want, and be the best that you can be in order to strive for success. Because I guess, success is a virtue. I suppose no matter how much EMPs are going to take over our lives and China's going to threaten us with a World War III and a World War III is going to start, there's always time for you to go and live the best life that you can live as well in the world. And I'm thinking to myself that what strategies can I make to get up and have the best day that I can have? Try and get as much good sleep as I can as well, definitely. Because, you know, our education system has been full of lies for years and years, I guess, and you've been taught not very good things. Like, I wasn't taught about mindset at school and having mindset and being able to, use common sense with mindset. But what I was taught was really nothing. We weren't taught on how to drill our basic times tables. This is why I always had a very hard time in the school system as well. I never could concentrate properly and I couldn't believe it, really couldn't believe it at all. A morning coffee and wisdom goes a long way here on Wisdom. This is what we are, guys. We are wisdomers. You know that? This is how we live our lives on wisdom. It's like when Eric Cartman went zip lining. Zip line! Yeah, zip line! And that's what I feel as well. I think too that life is all about we all make mistakes in life, I guess. But our lives should not be what people make their lives out to be on Facebook and Instagram as well, because of all the shadow banning and the cancel culture issues going on. I think too that if it was going to get to the point where artificial intelligence was going to take over the world, it would be a bit stupid. Because a robot, I've said this before, robots just do not think like human beings. I mean, not in my lifetime at least. They won't. Um, I think too that we rely too much on technology as well, too much, and it, you know, like right now, technology is great, but there's a fallback to technology as well. You know, there is a fallback to technology, And I think that you know, we can use technology to our advantages and disadvantages at the same time, I guess. We saw clearly during the coronavirus pandemic, there was a lot of technology, and it was like every day, it was like we just lived in our own, virtual world to the point where it was a very weird world out there. And this is 3 years later, and I'm still talking about it. Like, I just remember it, you know, it was like, it was another way the government could just control everyone, tell us how to live our lives as well. It's quite sad. I think that, like, now is a time that we have to wake up to our intuition and wake up to ourselves. And in order to, you know, believe in yourself as much as you can, because that's what we need to do. We need to believe in ourselves as much as we can in order to, you know, use intuition to the point in order for us to, be heard out there, I guess. So I think now that the more we do wake up to our common sense, the more we do wake up in our lives as well today, the better that we've just got to learn from our mistakes, I guess. You know that? Yeah, I mean, fair enough. We all do make mistakes at the end of the day. But definitely the pandemic was mishandled from day one, and that is an actual fact. It was mishandled from the very first day coronavirus was declared a pandemic in March 2020. For me, it's been challenging for a lot of people in order to live with this. It's not. It's because of the mental health problems that it's created, the mental health aspects that it's created in our life as well. And that's how I feel. I feel that the more that we can, overcome these issues as well, the better that life is going to get in the world right now. But it's all about telling the haters out there to just get fucked as well, and not letting them stop you from going after what you want to do. So this is what it is. Overcoming self-doubt. You got to have self-esteem as well. Self-esteem is important. You must need self-esteem. Is my golden rule to life as well. Is having self-esteem. No matter how much the stock market is down at the moment, self-esteem is very important. You can always have the best day that you can. Just be thankful that you got up here alive. I'm thankful that I can go and work out. I can train. I'm thankful that that I can podcast here on the Stephen Shields radio show on social audio, which is a blessing as well. One of the best blessings it's been here is the Stephen Shields radio show at the same time. So I think now we've got to be able to, learn from our mistakes as much as we can. And know that what we're here to do is we're here to basically work hard to the best of our abilities as much as we can to, and that's what life is all about, I think. I think the more that we constantly worry about what's going to happen next, well, that's what you will attract. That's what we attract. And it's strange, isn't it? What your thoughts do to your life at the same time. If you're constantly thinking about negativity, then that's what you get. That's what the world brings to you. I mean, Sylvester Stallone was absolutely right about the real world and how it will eat you up out there. It's a big bad world out there. Very bad world, actually. You know, and I just think that the more we put too much energy on negativity out there, the worse that it just becomes too. And the more that we've got to be ourselves and, listen to our intuition as much as we can too, because intuition is very important in life. and keep on exercise and keep on looking after yourself spiritually, emotionally, physically, mentally. Your mental health is very important. But for me, it's yeah, life has been a learning curve right now. But yeah, artificial intelligence is on the rise. It's one of these new things where we have to learn about, well, what is the future and how are people going to benefit from artificial intelligence would be my question as well. Because yeah, it's everything now, like I've said, is basically technology is becoming the new ruler of the world right now as I'm talking to you over on the other side of the world in Sydney, Australia. And I think that for me now is a time of basically being able to just get up and, open up your intuition, success, prosperity, abundance, and keep on, knowing that every day is a new day, despite these problems that we have in the world economy right now. But intuition is very important, and spirituality as well, because you can't do it alone. You can't be in this game alone. You must have a spiritual practice too. You must have a spiritual practice out there. And I think the more that we are dwelling on the what ifs, then the worse that life does become, and the worse that it gets for you. I think we just need to let things go and let the great divine universe decide. It is what it is. But spirituality is very important these days. I think, especially in business as well. You do need a spiritual practice. You do need to have people that want to see you grow as well and succeed in life. And it is all about that, uh, you know, time of your life as well, and enjoying what you do, because what you do and how you want to make yourself happy as well is important. Because you need to make yourself happy, by doing what you love doing at the same time. You know that That's how it is in life. You've got to learn from your mistakes and find that you have a chosen destiny to be here at the same time, because this is what it's all about as well. And I think too that the more we constantly dwelling on in fear and self-doubt, the worse that it does become for you in order to go out for what you want. It's all about, yeah, putting your name out there and knowing that I stand by my brand, I stand by my product. My product is the best quality product that I can be at the same time. You know that. Just know that this is what life is going to be for you. It may get harder out there. Basically, it might get easier for you once you just learn to let things go and start conquering fear. And, when we overcome fear than what it is, it's so much better. You know that. It is so much better. Uh, I think too that we have to learn from our mistakes as much as we can because we all do make mistakes as well in life. You know that. And I think too that the more you dwell on negativity, that's what you bring more in your life too. That this is what it's all about. When I started this show in 2020, I had a lot of fear. I didn't know what I was going to be doing, what podcast topic I would go and you know be doing the research on YouTube and then all of a sudden I'm like, well, it's not really answering my question. What the hell was going on here? You know, and so I was so confused at the time, right? And I'm thinking to myself that was it going to work? I had all these things going through my mind, million miles an hour. But I think it was November 2020. It was that was the day I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to go and do the show and see what happens. They like it, they like it. They don't, they don't. But I did it. 400 episodes in 2 years later is one of the best achievements of my life that I'm so happy to have done. And this is what I'm good at. This is what I'm good at. But yeah, it's all about overcoming the fear and getting into the mindset at the end of the day, because mindset is very important as a content creator. The mindset that we have will determine your future success with mindset. And it does help mindset. We do need mindset in order to get out there and learn from your mistakes and listen to your intuition at the same time as well, and keep going without letting negativity overrule your life to the point where it's just going to drag you down and make you feel depressed, because depression now is so much higher than it once was. I think that it's one of these things where I think we just have too much technology in the world now, and too much technology can be bad at the same time as well as good at the same time. But we did see during the coronavirus pandemic where too much technology, like constantly on Zoom meetings all the time, basically, you know, living in a whole virtual world to the point where it was like, well, how the hell were we going to live our lives like this? It was weird, that it was very weird indeed to know that. I hope anyone can relate to this, because one day we do live in a normal world, and the next we all have a lockdown, and then the whole world has shut, and then we're all forced to pretty much take a vaccine. We're all promised by the health experts to be vaccinated, and then what happened was people still ended up getting coronavirus, like myself, over Christmas. Um, yeah, it was pretty bad. I thought to myself, well, why is this happening at the end of the day? And the whole vaccine mandates of having to QR code check in at the shops just in order to, have a simple coffee and then have to show a vaccine pass was ridiculous. But, is this artificial intelligence? At the end of the day. All these Amazon Echoes, Alexas, and all this that are spying on your conversation, listening into your conversation as well. Is this what it's going to do at the end of the day? I think that the more we are constantly worried about what is going to happen, I think that's going to just drag you down to the point where, I don't know, you just feel like you just can't do it anymore. But we're here to be winners on this show. And that's what the Stephen Shields radio show is all about, being winners at the end of the day. So, despite going through the hard times and, having to, I guess, work on yourself, because that's what's important. It's all about working on yourself, being yourself as well, and enjoying the journey that you have. That's the most important aspect of your life right now, is enjoying the journey to get to the top of the mountain. In order to climb the mountain, you will go through all the struggles that we all had. We all have struggles, but it's important for us to, not compare ourselves to other people, I guess. And I think too that you got to find out, well, what it is that's truly that you are seeking for your life at the end of the day. That I think that the more you constantly worry about the problems of the earth, that's the worst that we can do for ourselves right now. So life is all about getting out there, getting your name out there as well. And I think too that the more you constantly worry and dwell in fear, the worse of that life becomes as well. And so that's how it is. I'm just fed up of being told that what I should be doing with my life. You know, I think that now is a time where we have to decide on, what it is for you that you need at the end of the day. You know, just enjoy the process that you're here. Keep on working your best work. Keep on learning from your mistakes as well, in order to basically, yeah, grow to the best mindset that you can. So that I'll leave it there for the show today, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe to the Stephen Shields radio show. turn on your notifications whenever you get new podcasts. Don't forget this podcast is available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you subscribe to the podcast. New episodes are available every Friday at 6 p.m. Sydney, Australia time. Bye for now.